If you have your calling or your purpose, or you feel super passionate about a certain thing in the world that you're doing, turn this video off. There's probably nothing in here that's gonna help you. But for the rest of us, for the people who are like me, who have people ask them the question, what are you really passionate about? What's your purpose in life? How did it feel to find your calling? And kind of feeling like, crap, like what's wrong with me? I don't have something that I'm super passionate about. I don't have this big overarching, overwhelming purpose. I don't feel like I necessarily have a calling in life. What do I do? And I'm finally realizing that no, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you if you don't have that in your life. Now, this doesn't mean that there aren't things that I'm excited about in life. I mean, I love performing. I love bringing joy to people's lives. I love being on stage. I love making people laugh. I love, hopefully bringing the ahas and the ha-has to people that I speak to or train or coach or whatever. I really enjoy that. I have a lot of enthusiasm around that, which is great, but it's not my purpose. I've had clients ask me before, what does it all mean? Who cares? Like, why do we do anything? If there's no purpose in life, why do we do anything? And where she said that statement and heard it as something that kind of held her back and made her feel stressed or anxious or like she wasn't living up to her highest potential, whatever that even means, I hear that as an opening, as limitless possibilities of what we can create. My wife's an artist. When we talk about art is about creation. And I believe that purpose is about creation. For her, if she went to a craft store and bought a huge canvas that already had the outline of a picture, and her purpose now was to only color in that picture, that would stifle her. The joy of a blank canvas is that you create your masterpiece, one piece of art at a time. We aren't given one canvas that we have to paint one picture on and say, this is our picture. Look at the purpose that I've created. Everybody, look at this. This is the only picture I care about for the rest of my life. I will only show this picture to people. I will never paint anything else as long as I live. Where the opposite is really true, that you have as many canvases as you want, as many masterpieces as you want to create, you have available to you. What if purpose was something that was created moment by moment? What if it didn't have to be one thing that you chose that became who you are? What if the things that light up your spirit, the things that you enjoy doing, the things you're enthusiastic about are allowed to change? What if right now my purpose is to be connected to you? What if my purpose right now is to look into this camera and share whatever's on my heart and whatever's on my mind? And what if whenever I turn this camera off, my purpose changes to connecting with somebody that I see in the lobby of this hotel that I'm staying at? Or what if my purpose is to really mindfully eat the breakfast that I'm about to eat and just enjoy and savor every bite? What if my purpose can change literally moment by moment? What if I no longer live with the pressure of finding the one thing I'm passionate about, the one thing that's my purpose, the one thing that's my calling, and instead I just experimented. I just played, I just had fun. And I didn't take everything so seriously. I didn't make the quest for purpose so significant. So if you've ever struggled with finding your purpose, finding your passion, finding your calling, know that you don't have to do that. If it feels good to find one thing and attach to it with all your mind and your heart and your spirit and your creativity, then do that. If that's effective for you, if that works for you, do that. But if that brings up feelings of stress and anxiety and struggle, and you'd like to have a little more ease in finding what it is that you're really enthusiastic about and finding the way that you can best serve the world and contribute and bring out your greatest gifts and really connect with people, connect with yourself, make a difference, then just know it can be a really fun process of exploration and experimentation and fascination.